What is up, everyone? Welcome to Reality Room Spoilers with Paul, bringing you the latest on Big Brother 19 live feeds. Okay, so just going to talk about a little bit what's been going on the past couple of days. It's been a little slow this past day, other than the actual veto ceremony. But other than that, not a lot's been going on. Just a smooth week, but I'll give you guys your updates. All right, so I want to talk a little bit about last night. Kevin and Ramses were talking. And Kevin is basically telling Ramses, listen, like, I promise that I will not vote you out or whatever. And Kevin also suggested to Ramses that he thinks that Christmas took the temptation, which is true because she did take the temptation. So that's basically what Kevin was telling Ramsay. I mean, Kevin's playing a really interesting game because everyone in the house, no matter what side they're on, basically likes Kevin, except for one person. Well, I mean, this person still likes him, but he doesn't trust him. And I'll get to that in a little bit. Okay, so that was last night. Let's just jump right into the veto ceremony. So the veto ceremony happened today. Paul took Josh off the block during the veto ceremony. There seemed to be a little spat with something that Josh said, I guess, during a speech that he made. Probably against Cody and Jessica. I mean, those guys have just been at it with one another for like the whole week, so it's nothing really surprising anymore to me. But I'm sure it'll be good TV during the veto ceremony and probably post on Thursday's episode too when they show the post veto ceremony. Yeah, so it was just like a couple of minutes of a little spat conversation. Interesting enough. We didn't get to hear most of it. All I know, we just got to hear Jessica saying, "Oh, Josh, you're saying this, that, or whatever," and Cody was saying to Jessica after he looked scared while he was saying it. I mean, I don't know. I guess we'll find out. All right, so let's talk a little bit about Kevin and Paul having a conversation. So remember what I just said like 2 minutes ago? That Kevin told Ramses last night that he would not vote for him this week because, Ramses is on the block, and like a smart person on the block, he's worried that he's going home. So, smart. So Paul brings Kevin upstairs to the HOH room, and Paul's basically like, hey, Kevin, I need you to do me a solid this week. I need you to vote out Ramses to throw a monkey wrench in everything, just so the votes are like 8-1 and 1. And Kevin's like, oh yeah, man, no problem. I mean, you say it, I do it. It is what it is. You don't even gotta tell me. I'll just do it. Fun stuff. So Kevin will be voting out, at least as of right now, will be voting out Ramses this week to make the votes 8-1-1. So at least it won't be unanimous. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see if Kevin sticks to his word, or maybe he throws his vote somewhere else. Because Kevin basically tells Paul everything that he's done in this game. He told him that he had the 25K in the beginning, and he knows about the him voting out Jillian instead of Christmas. So it's Kevin and Paul have a great relationship in this game. But then again, Kevin has a great relationship with everybody. But we'll talk about who Kevin likes the most at the end of this video. All right, so Paul was talking to Christmas, and they were basically suggesting that they were kind of like trying to distance themselves this week, that way, so that if Christmas won HOH next week or whatever, it wouldn't seem like they're too close. So it wouldn't seem like they're making decisions together. It would seem like they're making decisions as a group. So they've been trying to distance themselves, and they said, okay, that's good. I think we did a good job. And honestly, I think it was successful because there was a conversation that Jason was having with Alex. And they were basically saying, yeah, I'm not too sure how Paul is doing with Christmas right now because they haven't really been talking too much. So I would say mission accomplished on Paul and Christmas's part there. Okay, so let's talk about now Alex and Jason kind of have a conversation. Just basically saying, yeah, I mean, what are we going to do with the HOH this week? I'm pretty sure they're still going to take a shot at the main alliance if they were to win. That seems to be what Jason is suggesting. I'm sure Alex is still down as well. But literally right after Alex talks to Jason, Josh brings Jason in for a private conversation, and Josh is telling Jason, "Listen, you need to be careful not to talk to Cody." And, it's all the stuff that we've heard like the past 2 or 3 days. Don't talk to Cody; it's making you a target. The next 2 people that are going to leave are going to be Jessica and Ramses. We need you, even if you win HOH, to do exactly that move, so that the side trusts you. The other side trusts you. And Jason's like, "Oh yeah, no problem, man." So it seems like Josh is really just trying to stick with Paul's game plan for the next 2 weeks to get Jessica and Ramses out of the house, which is a little disappointing to me, because I want Josh to make a big Maverick move, and that's kind of like why he was casted this season. If you remember his interview with Jeff, he's like, "Oh yeah, I want to make a big move, gonna make big waves in the house." We'll see if any of that changes if he actually does win HOH. But I think at this point, Jason is taking a shot at the other side. Okay. Actually, there was like a funny little tidbit that happened during their conversation. You had like a few people walk in, like Matt walked in, and every time someone walked in, Josh just started talking shit about Ramses, and he was like, "Yeah, just whenever someone just walks in our conversation, just pretend we're talking shit about Ramses because they hate Ramses." And Jason's like, "Okay, whatever." So again, Ramses cannot catch a break in this game, and that is why I am actually voting for him to win the Temptation next week. So it seems like a lot of people in the house are targeting Ramses, so I am personally voting for Ramses. And if you want to, you should too, because it'd flip the game up. Or vote for whoever you want. I'll put the link for the vote down below. Why not? I don't know if you need a CBS account for it. I don't know. I don't think you need all access, but maybe just an account. I don't know. All right, so let's jump into Mark and Dominique. So they had their one-on-one conversation. Mark told Dominique that Kevin was the one to vote Jillian out and not Ramses. And Dominique was like, "Oh, well, I think Mark was just speculating this. I don't think he knew for sure. But I think he also confronted Kevin after, and Kevin was just like, I mean, you already know what I did, basically." And Mark's just like, "Oh, okay, whatever." I don't know what that means, but I guess Mark kind of knows that that Kevin voted Jillian out. And Mark told Dominique that. Dominique was like, "Well, okay, that's interesting." And Mark was also telling Dominique that he doesn't trust any of the outsiders still. So not even Alex. Not even Alex, basically. So he still says, because in his mind, and he's completely correct in thinking this, they have no incentive to go after each other if they win HOH. They're obviously going to go after our side because that's where the numbers are. And they're 100% correct about that. Like someone on that other side just has to leave. I don't want to make this game a little more interesting. So I'm rooting for. Actually, I'll get to exactly what I'm rooting for, but at the end. Okay, so yeah, Mark doesn't trust any of the outsiders. I think he still trusts Josh. Let me see. I wrote the names down of the people he didn't trust. Let's see. Okay, Josh. Yeah, just Kevin, Jess, Jason, and Alex. So yeah, he doesn't trust Kevin, by the way, which is kind of ironic because Kevin, just a few hours ago, was having a conversation with Jason and Alex by the pool. And Kevin was basically suggesting, yeah, I have a pretty good repertoire now with Mark, and I always had a good relationship with Paul. So, I think Kevin's was talking about like his dream team. He's like, my dream team would basically be me, you, Alex, you, Jason, Paul, and Mark. If it was the 5 of us, they can make it to the end together. But of course, Mark does not want that because Mark, he's still working with Dominique. So, they plan to go pretty far together. If you guys remember from previous videos, Mark was talking about even getting like Elena, Matt, and Raven out at some point once jury starts, because his loyalty is solely, I think, pretty much solely with Dominique. All right, so let's see here. I think I basically covered everything there. Yeah, so let me tell you my my thought process on this next HOH comp that's going to be popping up this Thursday. So for those of you who don't know what the temptation is this week, the temptation is, and it's not going to be revealed until next. It says voting ends next Wednesday, and I think I have an idea on why that's the case. But the temptation is that you can reset the week during the next 4 evictions, basically. One of the next 4 evictions. So reset the week means that, you know, just reset everything, play an HOH, play either a new HOH or the same HOH again, and just do everything over. So that's the temptation this week. And I think, depending on which side wins HOH, I think the other side will probably win the temptation. So that's just the way that I think. That's just the way that I'm thinking about it. So that's kind of why I want like a Mark or a Matt to win HOH. Just because I want, like I said, I want Ramses to win the temptation so that he can reset the week if he's going home. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think down below. And if you're rooting for the other side, I'm not really rooting for any side. I'm just rooting for a good game. But that would really switch the game up because first off, if Ramses got up, Ramses or anyone on that side, I guess, got up with the temptation, it'll be like, oh shit, America's on that side or whatever. Nah, it's just some funny stuff. Okay, so yeah, so I guess that's basically it for this episode. Please like, comment, and subscribe down below. Like I said, I'm going to put the link to the poll for the temptation, or link to the vote rather, for the temptation down below. If you have a CBS account, I think you only need a CBS account to vote. I don't think you need all access. So you can vote for who you want, and you can vote 10 times a day. Right, so if you like the video, please like. If you don't like, please dislike. I really don't care. Till next time, guys, peace.